Welcome to Film, Food, and Fashion Are My Passion. I'm your host, Angeliki Nakos, and today, our co-host for today is John, the Philly food fanatic, the one and only. Thank you for joining us, John. And our episode today is sponsored by Nova Star Pharmacy, located at 301 East Girard Avenue in Philadelphia. And check them out. They have some great products. It's a really good pharmacy to check out. And
the pharmacist is great. His name is Andrea. He's unbelievable.
Yeah, he's unbelievable. And we're also sponsored by the Philly Food Fanatics. So thank you very much.
You're welcome.
If you don't follow him, please follow him on Instagram. He has
TikTok and X.
Yes, the Philly Food Fanatic with an F.
That's important.
So, yes, it is important.
I used to laugh at that, but that's important.
It is important because a lot of people I can't find you. They look at the, PH, and it's not. It's Philly Food Fanatic with an F. So, welcome, everyone. And today we have a lot to talk about. So, we're going to talk about film today. We're going to talk about your expertise.
My genre. This is what I enjoy. If you see the man cave, it's full of pictures and autographs and
films. And this is his passion. It's my passion as well. But I will say, I can't remember. It's turned into her passion.
I've turned her into a film aficionado.
Listen, I've always loved movies because they take you away from,
the mundane life?
Yes, they really do.
Mundane life? Okay.
They do. And I needed that in my life, with my ups and downs.
You need a lot of things.
Yes. So thank God for movies and thank God for music. So I will say that I love film, but I'm not as good as John when it comes to remembering directors, producers, actors' names, things like that. Like, he's really special person.
He smells good.
Yeah, it does smell good. You're really a special person when it comes to film.
No, I'm like an idiot savant.
No, you're not. You're literally it's sick.
No.
The way he can.
There's a lot of people.
Lines and just certain things that he'll see on a daily basis. Like, you guys don't know what I go through. Like, we'll be like driving and I'll say something or he'll say something and I'll be like, what movie? And I'm like, I don't know what movie. So it's like all day long, that's what goes through his head. He just remembers these things. And I think it's because he loves them.
Why can't money
so
go through my head?
I know.
What's wrong with that? Why can't I get money flowing? Instead of movie lines, flow the money.
Yeah, so that is
Show me the money.
Oh, what movie? Show me the money.
Come on.
What movie?
I'm not even talking about it.
Jerry Maguire.
It's too easy.
Jerry Maguire.
If she knows it, it's too easy.
Oh, please. Listen. Well, you know what? We can talk. Let's do it. I
have
you
a
really
certain set of skills.
I bet you I can get you on
over
certain lines.
A lifetime.
Okay. Let's do this thing where I'm going to say some lines about movies.
Yeah.
And then you'll do it. I probably won't get his because
Give me one line.
No, I'm going to do a few.
Give me a line.
I'm going to do a few. I got to whip this out of my
Here
ass
we
now. Go. Okay. I'm one stomach virus away from my weight.
Emily Blunt. What's the movie, Ange? I know the movie.
Well, you tell me. It's a question for you.
Devil Wears Prada.
Damn it. Now, that's a girl kind of question. How do you even know that?
The Devil Wears Prada with Meryl Streep, Adrian Grenier, Emily Blunt.
I love that part. I love that line. Just like, I'm one stomach virus away from my goal weight.
She's walking down the stairs and she says, I'm one stomach virus away of my perfect weight.
Okay.
And she's telling, who's she telling? Who's the famous
Anne
actor?
Hathaway.
That's right.
Okay.
See, I'm trying to explain.
All right, that's a girly movie, and I'm
movies.
surprised you know that. All right.
Anne,
wait a minute.
Look around.
I know, but you know the ones that are like you have. These are your movies that you watch over and over again. The ones you have on the wall. That last drink nearly killed me.
Let me look at the wall. Oh, Casino Royale.
Okay. I don't know. Let me think.
What's his name in Casino Royale? But don't say James Bond. Daniel Craig plays James Bond in Casino Royale. The scene happens to be when he's playing Hold'em.
I can't remember. I don't remember lines the way you do.
Against Le Chiffre. Who plays Le Chiffre? Do you know?
I have no idea.
I know. That's okay. Let's move on.
Oh, I have a line. I'm a karate man. I bleed on the inside. What?
1982, Trading Places. Now, talk about Trading Places.
Where did he say that?
in the prison cell.
Yes. I'm a karate man.
Who was standing next to him as an extra who's super famous today, who you'll know from Breaking Bad? Giancarlo Esposito was in the scene. He plays no one other than Gus Fring in Breaking Bad. He was standing
I don't remember that at all.
I know, but he was standing next to Eddie Murphy when he said, this is the look he gave Eddie Murphy. When Eddie Murphy said, I'm a karate man. I bleed on the inside.
That's one of my favorite movies all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, it's taking place in Philly, too.
And the two guys are on the bench in Philly going, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
Weren't you the guy who told me he had a limousine parked outside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great movie. Come on.
It's all about Philly.
I can't believe that guy was in there.
That's
How do you even know
Giancarlo
that? Come on. This is what I'm talking about, folks. This is why I have to put film in this. This is like...
Who is the main woman star in Trading Places? The main female star.
Yeah, what's her name?
You tell me. I'll give you her initials. JLC.
What's her name?
She played in Halloween.
Yeah, yes.
She played in True Lies.
Come on, I know her name.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis.
She looked fantastic in that movie.
Yeah, well, she's a great actress, too.
Oh, God. I love Jamie Lee Curtis.
She's a great actress.
And you know who her father was, right?
Who?
Tony Curtis.
Who's Tony Curtis?
Was him? Folks, this is what I deal with every day.
Just give me a movie.
Her mother was Janet Leigh, Psycho, and Tony Curtis. I don't have to explain what he's in. He was in everything in the 50s and 60s. He was Tony Curtis.
Okay. All right. So I don't have any more lines because obviously I think you're going to know them. So you go ahead and do a couple lines because it's only fair that we go back and forth.
You like Diggs? Where's that from? And Brad Pitt's in the movie. Dennis Farina's in the movie. Jason, your mother's favorite actor, is in the movie. Your mother's favorite actor of all time.
Snatch.
There you go.
Oh, my mom loves Jason Statham. Oh my God, she loves.
So Snatch is an English gangster movie from 2000.
You can't understand
directed
a word.
by Guy Ritchie.
Honestly,
just to let you know.
Brad Pitt should have won an award.
Who was Guy Ritchie married to?
Madonna.
Oh, you know
that. I love Madonna. I grew up on Madonna. So Madonna's the queen.
Snatch is one of my favorite movies. It's on the wall in the man cave.
Yes. But
Brad
I will tell
Pitt.
you, it's one of those movies that you guys have to watch like maybe 5 times.
50 times. 100 times.
You can't understand Brad Pitt. How he did that movie. I literally would like...
He should have got an Academy Award.
He should have. I want to sit Brad Pitt down and ask him how he freaking remembered all those lines and did that movie the way he did. Yeah. It's really seriously
it's an underrated, phenomenal movie. It's called Snatch. It's about a bunch of English gangsters.
It's a great movie. You guys got to watch it.
Forget about it.
You got to watch it a few times. So give me another line. That's it. Come on. I'm going to put my thinking caps here on. Come on.
I need a bigger boat. You're going to need a bigger boat. You're going to need a bigger boat.
You're going to need a bigger boat.
Roy Scheider.
You're going to need a bigger
Richard
boat.
Dreyfuss.
You're going to need a bigger boat. Jaws!
Oh!
Jaws! Is it Jaws?
That's correct.
Woohoo!
Now, let me
never
tell you
get
about
it.
Jaws. The first blockbuster, summer blockbuster ever. It was deemed the first summer blockbuster, as we know today, ever. Steven Spielberg.
I can't believe I got that one.
Made the movie. What year?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
1970 something.
Yeah.
1975.
In fact, my parents used to tell me that everybody in New York at Jones Beach and Coney Island and Seaside Heights and Point Pleasant, they were all reading the book. Nobody went in the water.
Nobody went in the water. Nobody went in the water.
Nobody went in the water because they were reading the book on the beach, and of course, it's about a shark, based on a true story that happened in New Jersey. I mean, the setting was New England, Cape Cod, but it was based on a true story about a shark in the 20s that ate up a few.
Guys, this is what I'm talking about. I go through this all day long. This is this is the norm. My kids go through it. Everything revolves around movies.
Okay, how about this?
You need to be in Hollywood.
How about this? I brought a bunt.
Come on. That one's easy.
Oh,
That's
she
my
knows
big
that.
fat Greek wedding. Bunt. Yeah,
I brought a
that's
bunt.
my big fat
Bunt.
Greek wedding. Yeah, you can't.
And I will
know
say
that
this: before I met Angie,
What?
I wasn't so keen on that movie. I did love it, but now that I have lived with the Greek right here, it's so true to life. It's unbelievable.
Nia Vardalos is an
her
absolutely
father's name
amazing
was Gus
writer
in the movie.
She got everything.
Angie's dad's name is Gus.
Yeah, my dad's Konstantinos. Yes.
Well,
Konstantinos Nakos. Gus. They call him Gus. Yes. That movie relates to so many things in my life. Yeah,
I love that movie.
The Xanol, the whole thing, the
my
baptism,
mom,
everything.
who is not Greek, now appreciates that movie.
Yeah.
My sister-in-law, who's Italos from Italy. She's Italian from Italy.
Yes.
She loves that movie.
Yeah, everybody loves
She's
that movie.
married to a Greek,
Listen,
of course. But
the movie's great. All of them are great.
Yeah.
And I particularly part 3, I think for me is really.
Oh, when they went to
the Greece,
they went
and
to
her
shed
dad died.
his,
Yeah, that was a
ashes in Greece.
Great movie.
Yeah.
All right, give me another one.
Aren't you from like a very small town?
Yeah, I'm from Kastrica, which is in Yanina. It's right outside of Yanina, like right
northern Greece.
Yes, northern Epirus, Greece.
Like close to Albania?
Yes, and I do want to talk about that because my cookbook will be coming out shortly, and I focus on Greek cooking. It's a Greek cookbook.
Really?
And I do focus on the northern part of Greece, and we eat a lot of meat up there.
A lot of meat.
It's not like we're not an island, so you're not going to get a lot of fish.
Yeah.
We do eat fish, but not like we specialize in lamb and beetis and stuff like that. So I'm going to be going to Greece in the next couple months so that I can do some pictures of where I'm from.
Really?
Yeah. And just for like a week.
Okay.
I just need to do the pictures
You're
there.
leaving me?
Yeah.
You're leaving me?
Yeah.
Why you want
I
to
am.
leave
I am.
me?
You can certainly
What
come with
movie?
me,
Why
but
you
I
want
really
to
need you to
leave
sit
me?
back and watch Yaya and my
Why
kids,
you want
please.
to leave me? That's my big factor.
But I will be going to Greece shortly, just for like a week or maybe 10 days.
You want to leave
Yes,
me?
I need to leave you because I have to do it. It's authentic. I'm going to catch the essence of what I need for my book.
Okay.
And I feel like that's the only place I can really get that.
In Yanina.
In Yanina, not just Yanina.
Well, what's that area called?
Epirus.
Epirus,
In
right.
Epirus. I love Epirus.
Okay.
It's an underrated, it's like a hidden gem. Previsa, Barga, those beaches are just hidden gems.
Didn't your kids like it there?
Oh, they loved it. We had a great time. And
well, you have a house. You have a house there.
Yes, we do. My family does. But yes, it's just I have to go there, and the pictures that are going to be in my book, my cookbook, are going to be all taken there. They're going to all be. I'm going to be doing all the cooking there, and a lot of the cooking I'm going to be doing there. So I do want to talk about my next gig, guys. I'm going to be doing a food YouTube.
Really?
About with Greek food, kind of like Akis. Petrelli,
Oh my God,
I love Akis. He's like the best.
This guy named Akis, he's a Greek.
He's so gorgeous.
Chef
He's so
from
good.
Greece.
But you know what?
All they do is watch Akis.
Yeah, we do watch Akis
on YouTube in my house.
He puts a little twist on a lot of the Greek recipes, and
this is the look I get when I see Aki.
Yeah, we just love Aki. He's great. He's a great cook. He's a great chef. And look, he brings us back to our. To Greece, I feel like
well, he's good looking.
Well, that too.
He can
he's
speak.
Good looking. He's definitely
He's
good
a
looking.
cook.
He's married.
He's
now,
a chef.
Yes, he's a chef, and he does cook. Greek cuisine is obviously Mediterranean cooking. That it's just very healthy.
It's very good. It's very good.
And so I will be doing my next YouTube gig. Will be that.
Really?
It will be I will be making Greek food, and it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be great, and it's something that people can do like on a daily basis. It's not going to be difficult recipes. It's going to be some of the difficult recipes made easier.
This. She makes this fantastic meal called gimista.
Gimista.
Okay,
stuffed
it's stuffed
peppers and
peppers.
tomatoes. Yeah.
And I'm not a pepper guy, but I become a pepper guy because of Angie.
No, it's just so good.
It's stuffed with like meat.
It tastes better the next
cheese.
day than it does the first day, right?
Yeah, it does.
It tastes better the next day.
It does.
So I will. That's going to be
Her
probably my
children
first
wait
recipe.
at the island of the kitchen.
Yes,
for the food to be done.
I love making gimista. It's a great, and I used to be
good.
very intimidated when I was younger, and I used to be like, oh my God, that food takes forever to make, and I don't know.
Really?
Yeah. And then, the more, I think every time I make it, it just gets easier and easier to make. So you
do
really
a hell of a job. Hell of a job.
Thank you, baby.
Hell of a job.
Thank you. So yeah, I do love.
I asked that for my birthday, and that's what I'm being made tonight. So I'm just letting you know.
I'm making you mista.
Yeah, give me sta.
It's
How do you say it?
Yeah, mista.
Give me sta.
And it tastes the best in the summertime when all the vegetables are in season.
Okay.
But it's still. I mean, it's still gonna taste good.
Isn't this a movie podcast we're talking about?
Yes, it is.
How do we get on food?
It is. We're gonna go back to movies real quick. But I do want to say that for my podcast, for my YouTube. I ordered an apron, which all these. So we've been going to so many restaurants, as you guys all know, and the chefs that come out and all the people that come out are all wearing these aprons from the kitchen.
What are they?
And it is a Headley and Bennett apron. Okay, it's very much. And I was like, you know what? Let me order it. Let me see how it works because I had a pizza shop. My family had a pizza shop for many years. And aprons are a big deal. People don't realize how much of a big deal aprons are when it comes to cooking. You know, I mean, you don't want to get your clothes dirty. You want something that's going to be, sanitary and stuff. And I had my name actually put in here.
No kidding.
Look at that. Angeliki.
She is
and
a great cook,
pockets.
Great
I
cook.
love aprons. And the aprons I have upstairs are the aprons that my mom made for my prika, which is my...
Your what?
Prika means like dowry or whatever you want to call it.
Oh,
like for when you get married.
There was a dowry involved when you're married?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
What year are we talking here? 1850?
No, I know, right? But my mom, my aunts, they made a lot of stuff by hand. And my mom made me a lot of aprons, which I will show you guys during the YouTube videos.
Listen, where are you from?
I'm Philly.
Okay, I got you something.
But this apron is really... You got me something?
I got you something. It's from Philadelphia. It's the Eagles.
Oh my God, get out of here!
I'm a huge
I was wondering what the hell
Philly
is in that
fan.
box. Get out. You got me an Eagles apron?
I did. Well, they're in the playoffs. They're doing great. I'm so proud of you guys.
Oh my God, this is great. This is great. Let me see this.
Wait.
I was wondering. You wouldn't let me look in the box. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, don't worry about the box.
Oh my God.
So it says it has the Eagles on it.
Wow,
She's an Eagle
look,
fan.
it even has a beer opener. Look at that.
Okay, well, there you go.
Oh my God. And this is to put the thing in? Wow. Oh my God, John, where'd you find this? This is great.
Listen, I can't give up all my secrets.
Okay. Wow, this is fabulous. So I'll definitely be wearing this too, guys. Yes. And you can put like a beer can in it. Oh my God, I love it. Thank you, babe.
You're welcome, baby.
I know how much of it, New York.
Well, I love how you cook, so I mean,
Thank you.
Yes, I am a New Yorker.
Yes.
I have become a Philadelphian. I'm the Philly food fanatic. I love the Eagles.
Listen,
I love the Phillies.
Your kids are
I love Bryce Harper.
Your kids are Philadelphians. They were born in Philadelphia.
They were.
So they're Philadelphians.
Pennsylvania Hospital. They were.
So, you kind of have to be.
My son reminds me. He was 25 now. He reminds me every day. Dad, where were you? Where was I born? Dad?
Yes.
Philadelphia.
That's right.
Hospital.
I mean, we love New York, but listen, there's no team better than the Eagles. There's no team better than the Eagles. I really don't care what you say. Don't even give me a look. The Philadelphia Eagles are freaking awesome, okay?
They killed Green Bay.
Listen, they're just awesome, and Hurts is really good.
You know
Okay.
his name. I'm impressed.
Listen, I'm a Philadelphia Eagle fan. I've always been, even when they didn't do so good, even when they were going through their ups and downs. I'm always going to be a Philadelphia. That apron is beautiful. Thank you very much for that. I really truly appreciate that. So I will be wearing that as well as my other apron. So I'm very excited about doing the Greek cooking.
Oh, great.
I do have a very, very bad back. So it is a challenge for me.
No bad back at night.
So it is really bad for me to stand for so many hours. So I can only do like one recipe at a time. Some people they'll film like 2 or 3 recipes.
Well, you make some great meals. You make the gimme star.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate
um,
part. Like I do, it's
the
going to be a
macaroni
slow
kima.
kind of,
Right?
Yes, macaroni kima is
right,
good.
right. I have
pasticcio. I have
Right.
moussaka. We have so many good recipes.
You're right.
And
And
pitas.
it has the spanakopita.
Spanakopita.
Right.
Yes,
the rice
that's
and
with
the spinach.
Yes,
That's
yes,
a home
yes,
run.
yes. It is a home run.
Can we get back
It's
to
great
movies, please?
Yes. We're going to get back to movies. Sorry. This is really, guys, so I just want to thank you all for hanging in there with us because we just kind of like
We wing
these. Yeah, we do. We wing these. I try to stick to the script of what we're going to talk about, but it's not always easy because sometimes it's whatever like flows with us. So I just want to say thank you for hanging in there.
It's tough
Hopefully we are entertaining for you guys.
It's tough to deal with me, live with me. I agree. I understand.
Listen, you're great out of this podcast like studio. He's great when it comes to not being
I'm
in front of the camera.
very nervous on this podcast.
He's very nervous. I'm very nervous on camera. And I'm the opposite. So I'm nervous in life. Yes. I'm very anxious in life.
Not I.
Especially what I've been through in life. So life is scary to me. But as soon as I sit down and the camera rolls, I'm kind of like very, very comfortable.
And I'm the total opposite.
Love talking about
and as the producer sits behind the camera, he's laughing at the whole operation.
He's laughing. He's great.
Cade is fantastic.
Thank you, Cade, for everything you put up with.
And we're going to be going to his new studio opening.
He's got an grand opening.
It's coming up soon, next Monday.
In February.
Next Monday. It's fantastic. I'm very happy.
So we are seriously thankful to you and for everything that you put up with. And to our followers, thank you for following us. We really don't know what we're doing, but we're very happy to do this. Like, this is our passion. So hopefully we put out some information out there. Hopefully we get you away from like the everyday grind.
Yep.
And
you laugh a little bit.
Yeah,
that's
you
all.
laugh a little bit. So
life is tough.
Life is really tough. Yeah, really tough. So.
And you look good.
Thank you. I try. Not bad for almost 50. Not bad. So I know, right? So let's talk about the movies. Why did I meet you when
I was 20?
I know.
Let me tell you why.
You were not on my league. No, sorry, you were out of my league.
I didn't have a Lamborghini.
Sorry. We talked about this before. Yeah. I'm not going to go there. And
we might have went to the same school, but I wasn't being looked at.
Listen, I don't mean to sound like a pompous bitch, right? I wasn't looking for that.
No.
But
if you didn't drive a Lamborghini or a Ferrari or a Bugatti.
Listen, I had high expectations, and we see what happened because of that. Right? The high expectations. So, no.
Okay.
So, life is all about learning lessons.
Let's get back to your film, food.
All right, let's do the films. Go ahead. Give me a couple more lines because I can't come up with them the way you do.
What do you want me to come up with?
I don't know. Say some lines and see if I know them.
You're putting me on the spot.
Yeah, I am.
I could have been a contender. Charlie, I could have been a contender. No?
Nope. I have no idea.
On the Waterfront. Marlon Brando. No? Doesn't ring a bell?
No.
Okay. Let's go. How about this? Phone home. This is your category. Phone home.
E.T.
There you go. E.T. You know that. Okay. You know that.
I was like, for a minute.
If I said E.T. phone home, it's over.
Yeah, you go way back. Okay. All right. E.T. You got it.
Very good.
Like, yeah.
How about this? Adrian.
Oh, come on. That's Rocky.
Well, let's talk about Rocky.
What about him?
Didn't your parents have a dry cleaner?
Yeah, my parents' dry cleaners was
Rocky
right on
gym?
Absolutely. It was right on Frankfurt.
How about that, folks?
My mom has pictures with Rocky. I'm looking for them as we speak.
A dry cleaner a few stores down from Mickey's gym.
My mom claims that those pictures are in Greece, so when I do go to Greece in the next couple months, I'm going to actually look for those pictures.
So here's the funny thing. We live in the movies, so I put a lot of TV on for her mom. And she sees Sylvester Stallone, and she says, Rambo. Oh, it is Rambo. Oh, look.
I don't know why.
Kita, John. Rambo.
It's so funny because she doesn't call him Rocky. And she
calls him Rambo.
She calls him Rambo. And when she met him, he was filming Rocky. Yeah. So I don't know why Rambo
is
the
70s, right?
Yeah.
Your dad, the George Jefferson cleaner.
My dad loved the Jeffersons. I miss my dad. He really loved.
So
he didn't speak English, but he really loved
Mickey's gym was on. In Frankfurt, I guess.
Frankfurt,
Philadelphia. Yeah. And your mom's cleaners, or your dad's cleaners,
was
right there. Yeah. So he was out walking around.
Yeah, he's doing his film, and my mom and dad were right there. And my dad was like, "What's going on? What's all this thing?
What is going on?"
The Greek immigrant that he was. What's happening over here?
Don't park in my spot.
Yeah, don't park in my spot. And they needed that whole area to be cleared out and stuff. Yeah.
So her mom met Stallone, met Sly. Had ate with him. He was there at the movie with Rocky and
she
Mickey's
met him
gym.
when he was young and when she was young. So she says,
they're the same age.
We played Tulsa King for my mom.
Oh yeah.
Just recently
right?
Oh yeah. A couple months ago, and she said, "Oh, he got old." And I said, "Mom,
you're old."
I said, "Ma, have you looked in the mirror?" She goes, "Oh yeah, I got old too." She said, "We grew old together."
Wow.
Yeah. So how's that? That's funny, right?
True.
Yeah. True. So it's all fun.
So
movies are great.
Let me tell you a quick story. I meet Angie. She's got this monster house in Bryn Mawr. They got these monster TVs on the wall.
Yeah,
and there's dust on the TVs.
Yeah, we didn't watch too much.
That's how much TV they watched. The guy had a killer sound system through the house. I don't even know what was going on. They never turned the TV on.
No, I was too busy. I was like,
I'm there a lot now. I'm like, we're watching TV. We're watching movies. Right? We watch so many movies, right?
We did. Listen, my kids, they absolutely love movies too. It's just, I think with this generation now, what they do is they'll go on their iPads.
They TikTok the movie now. Yeah. That's right.
So it is true because like my younger ones, they know a lot about the movies that we talk about, not from seeing them, just from the TikTok.
Yeah. Oh, Dad, I saw that scene. Dad, you showed me that scene.
Yeah, and we're like, did you see the whole movie? No. We'll watch the whole movie.
TikTok has become crib notes for movies.
Yeah.
When we were in school, we had crib notes. You know, you kind of like cheated a little bit. That's how TikTok is for the movies.
Yeah, they just like search whatever. Yeah.
And Daddy and Mommy, all we do is sit there and watch the movies. It's unbelievable. Listen, I'm a movie guy.
Give me some more lines. Come on, because it's fun. I want to see if I know movies like you.
The dog knows the movies. The dog knows movies. That's our killer 4-pound Havapoo. She's 5 pounds, and she's a terror behind the window. As soon as she comes face to face with a dog, she becomes stone.
Scrappy.
That's what Scrappy does. Hey! When she sees another dog. From behind the window, she's
literally this big.
She's a 5-pound terror.
She's this big. She's
literally this big. She's a Havapoo. She's 5 pounds. If she's in your arms, you don't even know she's in your arms.
Yeah.
So listen, I do love movies. I'm happy you're. Don't worry about her. I'm happy to see you're a movie guy. You're a movie woman now. You're in my element now.
No, I was always a movie person.
Well, what do you like? What would be Landman? Great show on television.
That's a show.
Doesn't matter. Still movies.
Listen, one of my favorite movies of all time, and this is how you know that I'm very much a passionate food person. Burnt.
I knew you were going to say Burnt.
Listen,
Bradley Cooper and who's the other girl?
Zoe Zendaya. She's in the movie. Oh no, she's not in that movie. I'm sorry. She's in The Words. I'm thinking of a different movie. Burnt. Sienna Miller.
There you go.
Sienna Miller.
She was his sous chef.
Yes. So
Bradley Cooper plays an Anthony Bourdain character in a movie called Burnt. Let me tell you about Burnt. Burnt's with Bradley Cooper.
Sienna Miller.
Who else? Oliver Platt. No?
Yes.
No, he's not in that movie. No. Who's the film critic? Come on, you love the movie.
I can't remember. Okay. I don't remember names.
That's
the problem with me.
Cooper
I don't remember the names of actors.
An Anthony Bourdain type of chef.
He's looking for a Michelin star.
Yeah, he wants his Michelin star.
And that movie relates to me because my family had a pizza shop, and we
strive for
every
perfection,
day.
Right?
Yes, you strive for perfection. Even though it wasn't a restaurant,
he
the way that was.
strived for perfection in this movie. He got so crazy that it made him start drinking, and he couldn't handle his world.
All I want to say is that Bradley Cooper should have won something for that movie.
I agree. He was fantastic.
Honestly, it's one of those movies that is underrated, kind of whatever you want to call it. He's just so good at that movie. That scene where he goes to his competitor and he cries and he's drunk and he wants to kill himself and he puts the plastic bag over his head and he's trying to literally kill himself.
The sous vide bag.
It is the most epic scene ever for me.
He did a great job. I got to say, Brad, you did a great job.
He's opening something up, by the way.
In Philly?
Yeah. With Angelo's Pizzeria. I just read something.
How about how about the movie Chef with Jon Favreau and Sofia Vergara?
Yeah,
that's with Oliver Platt. He's the food critic who goes and talks about how bad Jon Favreau, he's like a 4-star Michelin chef. He did a bad job according to his character.
Chef is a good movie too.
Yeah. And Jon Favreau goes crazy and becomes a food truck phenom with his son. Another fantastic movie, Sofia Vergara.
These movies are underrated.
Who cannot love Sofia Vergara? I don't care what she's in.
Yeah,
she could be painting. She could be painting the wall, and I'm watching Sofia Vergara.
She's beautiful, and she does play good in that movie. She's good at that movie.
Yeah, that's a great movie.
But Burnt is one of my absolute favorite movies. Yeah. It's a combination of, food, fashion, everything you can possibly imagine in that movie.
And I like Sienna Miller in that.
You like I like Sienna Miller too, but
she was great in Curb Your Enthusiasm with Larry David.
Oh, that was an episode.
That was great. Though.
She's great in a lot of things. She's a great actress, but Bradley Cooper is one of my favorite. I think because he's from Philly and he's just been through a lot, and
he's a good actor.
He's a great actor.
His best movie in my mind is Silver Linings Playbook.
That's a good movie too. He should have won something for that too. Like they snubbed him.
Didn't that take place in your town?
Yes, and he should have. Yeah, Upper Darby. That whole
right.
area. But you know, he should have won something.
Was in that?
He should have won something for that movie. So, you know, I don't know who's in charge of like the Oscars and the Academy Awards and things like that, but you guys snubbed him. Sorry. You know, I mean, Jennifer Lawrence, she was great in the movie as well, but I think that she was great because of who she was working with.
They play off each other.
They play off of each other. And Bradley Cooper was absolutely phenomenal in that movie.
Yeah,
he should have won something. And it would have meant a lot to him because he made that movie in Philly. So, you know, listen, Coop, if you want to make another movie, make my movie, The Queen of Linens. And you can, I really think that he would be the best person.
Would he be Jimmy?
To play. You mean Taki?
Taki, right. Would he? Okay, stop. Would he be Taki?
I don't know if he'd be Taki or if he'd be Nick, my brother. Oh. But he would be a phenomenal.
James Gandolfini, if he was alive today, would have played your brother.
James Gandolfini would have been a great Nick, my brother.
He looks like Angie's brother. Looks like the James Gandolfini.
He does, and not just that, but I think it's like my brother's attitude. Listen, my script went before A-list actors, and everyone wanted to play Nick, my brother. So my brother's character, which is a true story, I mean, my brother's a very special person, and I keep saying we're going to have him on the show. He's very busy. He has a restaurant in New Jersey, but we are going to have him on the show, and I think you guys are going to absolutely love him. He's an amazing person.
He looks like Tony Soprano, folks. Let me tell you now.
Listen, he's one person. He's very calm. He's a person of few words.
He's got the same head as Tony. He looks just like Tony Soprano.
You don't want to fuck with my brother. He's very awesome person.
He is larger than life.
Yes.
He's huge. He's a massive presence.
And he's great at what he does.
He lets you know when he's in the room.
He's great at what he does. He actually lives in the restaurant.
He does.
He really puts 100.
Right? Little Italy?
Yeah, he puts 200%.
He has a restaurant in down the shore in South Jersey.
It's called Little Italy.
It's called Little Italy. It's off at Tilton Road in Northfield, and it is packed.
It's great. He's got the best food.
He's got gluten-free pasta. He's got Italian food. It's unbelievable how great his restaurant is.
And we're going to have my brother on here. People that know, especially the Greek community that know me, that know my brother, they know my brother, and he's really an outstanding person.
A good visual of her brother is right there.
Yeah, James got, that's him.
Unfortunately, he passed away, but he looks like James Gandolfini.
Yeah, but I would love, like, if Bradley Cooper, I think, because my script, I don't want to sell it to just anybody. I don't want my movie to be made. I've had many offers, and I'm going to be honest with you. I've had many offers, and I'm going to be honest with you. Because it was written by Lee Sternthal. He's a very, very good writer and director. He's made the words. He spent 8 months with me, and it's just a phenomenal script. It really is, and I will not have it made by just anybody. It has to be the right person.
Now, folks, let me share this with you. When I first met Angie, she explained to me she had a script, and she sat with this writer from Hollywood named Lee Sternthal. Nice guy. Spent a lot of time with him, and they had a script. Angie finished the script. It went to Hollywood. It was looked after. They had all these ideas. COVID hit. It was a nightmare.
And it wasn't just COVID.
She
it was
made
the
the book
out
of it, and the book has become a bestseller.
Yes.
Now, the book is not even a year old, and it's an Amazon bestseller about her life.
I really feel that Lee Sternthal was able to really capture my story. He really was. He's a great...
Well, didn't he spend like 8 months with you?
He's a phenomenal writer. He really is. He's a phenomenal writer. He's a phenomenal photographer, and he's just a really good person. Okay. He really is. Cool. So I do want to say that. And anyway, so if I would want someone to make my movie, my story into a film, I would definitely want somebody who can not just like act, Okay, obviously you need all that, but somebody who's from Philadelphia.
Who's one of your favorite actors?
I have so many, but I will say Bradley Cooper. When I see him, I feel like it's just weird. I have this like connection with him. I don't know I'm sure a lot of people do, because he's so relatable, and I don't know him from a hole in the wall. Like, he does have no idea who I am and stuff like that, but he's just such a good actor to me. I feel like he really, he's from Philadelphia too, so that means a lot to me. He went to Germantown Academy. Yes. My son went to the Harvard
We even
School.
told a story about him recently with a friend of mine who's a prominent attorney in Philadelphia.
Oh yeah, Rich Malumian.
That's right, Richard Malumian, big attorney in Philadelphia, defense attorney.
So it's all good. Listen, I love movies, but I'm very biased when it comes to
did we watch
Like,
recently?
I love M. Night Shyamalan too, because he's
from the Philly area.
From Philly area. I lived not too far from him.
The Sixth Sense.
The Sixth Sense. I see dead people. That's an iconic line. Anyone who says that line automatically thinks of the Sixth.
I'm impressed.
Please. First of all, it was shot outside of the bakery house right there in Bryn Mawr, which I lived right up the street from there. Absolutely. Wow. So everything he does, M. Night Shyamalan, is right around that. It's in Philadelphia, like the Philadelphia Zoo for like Split. Things like, you have to love King of Prussia Mall. Come on. Yes. He's such a Philadelphian. And I love that about him because I love the city I grew up in. I love Philadelphia. Look, we have our problems just like any other state does, But Philly is a special place,
Philly is a great culinary city, folks.
It is.
Let me share
it is
this
for
with
food.
Fantastic
for film.
culinary city.
It is. I can relate to Philadelphians. Okay. It's just what it comes down to. Very nice. So, and I love the Eagles, and thank you for the apron. That means a lot to me. Sure. But I do want to get back to the films real quick because I know we're spending a lot of time on this, and I do have so much info. We're gonna get through it all. But I want you to.
As the producer laughs behind the camera.
I know, right? The producer's laughing. He's like, "You guys are jumping all over the place, like we always do." But give me some more lines because I really think that I'm getting better at movies.
You are? You think you are?
I think I am.
Tell me the movie
Being
you like.
with you. No, give me lines. And see if I can get them.
Really?
Yeah, come on.
Okay. It's 106 miles to Chicago. Half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Look at the wall.
I don't know.
The Blues Brothers.
Yeah, I don't know that movie.
I made you watch it 50 times.
I know. I don't remember movies the way you do.
So the Blues Brothers, Dan Aykroyd, John Belushi.
I don't remember that. I'm more familiar with like the
John Candy. John Landis directed the movie. Come on.
It's an older movie. That's why.
It doesn't matter if it's old or new. I can go back to.
Give me something newer. Come on.
You're putting me on the spot.
I am. Come on. You know lines.
I know all the lines. I don't know what I don't know. What do you like? Tell me a movie you like. I'll give you
anything.
Give me a movie you recently watched. Well, okay, so Angie's mom is a huge fan of Jason Statham.
Yeah, she is. She loves anything to do with killing.
She doesn't even know the guy's name. She just says, "Put that guy on."
Yeah.
The Transporter. Yeah. I made her watch a movie called Crank recently, right? Crank, when he does the. He's got to keep his heart alive, so he does all the special drugs.
God. Yeah, that
was a lot of like sex.
I was very embarrassed at that movie because
her mom was like this. Look, folks.
But she didn't say shut it off.
She loved them.
She didn't say shut it off.
Great movie, Crank.
Yeah.
Crank 2, Crank 1, it doesn't matter. Jason Statham. She watches The Beekeeper. Actually, your mom watches
is actually a good movie.
A good show on 911, right? So she loves 911.
She loves 911.
And who's in that? Angela Bassett. Give me a good movie she was in.
I don't know.
Tina Turner. She played what? She played Tina Turner's story.
Okay.
That's how
Angela Bassett's a great actress.
She was in one of your favorite shows.
Oh, American Horror Stories.
There you go. That's
yes, there you go. See? Yeah, see,
I'm American Horror Story by who? Ryan Murphy and what? Brad Falchuk. It's a show on FX.
I love American Horror Stories.
What's it about?
And I'm not really a big horror kind of like I was.
It's an anthology about horror.
Listen, my favorite episode or whatever season was The Covenant.
Oh.
Yeah, I love
Kathy Bates.
And what's her name? Roberts.
Emma Roberts.
Emma Roberts.
Right. She played.
Listen, The Covenant is unbelievable. It's
That's a season of the American Horror Story anthology.
Yes, I love all
what
the
was
American
Kathy
Horror
Bates
Stories.
in recently? Not recently, but what'd you love her in? What movie?
Misery.
That's right. Who was in Misery? The guy from where? Look to the right.
The Godfather. Yeah, who was it? Who was in
there?
there?
Come on, look real close. James Caan. James Caan played Paul the writer.
Oh, yes.
And he had an accident, and she found him on the side of the road in like New England somewhere.
Yeah, these are really great movies.
Tried to bring him back to, make him recover. Mm-hmm. She broke his legs. She didn't want him to leave. He wrote about the woman Misery in the books.
Yes, that was a great movie too.
Folks, this is the life I live.
What about? I have one. I have a line.
Go ahead.
You work on commission? Big mistake.
Oh.
Big.
Julia
huge.
Roberts. What year? 1990. What year? What movie?
Pretty Woman.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now, who is in Pretty Woman? Richard Gere.
Richard Gere. Julia Roberts. Yeah.
Yeah. Fantastic. Hector Elizondo.
Yeah, I don't know those other names.
That's right.
I just
great movie. Yeah. Julia Roberts. Great movie.
Pretty
Woman.
We just have so many, John.
I know.
I mean, we could be at this like forever, just talking about so many good movies. But we're gonna
This is exciting to me. This is my life.
Yeah, he loves movies.
I love
He's
movies.
great. So yeah, we're gonna be discussing movies. We're gonna be discussing food. We talk a lot about food on this show.
There's a lot of good food and good movies.
Yes, there is.
That's right.
Yes, there is.
Right.
Burnt is one of them. That movie displays.
I like Chef. Personally, I'm the movie Chef. I like Chef too. I love Jon Favreau and Chef.
But so many movies have to do with,
right.
I mean, fashion and
You're
food.
Right.
That's all they're about, and it's fabulous. One of my favorite movies is also Sweet Home
Aaron
Alabama.
Eckhart, and she's married to Michael Douglas. What's her name? Who's married to Michael Douglas?
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
That's right. What was that movie? They played chefs together, and she owned a restaurant, and he was the sous chef, and she had a little girl who she had her niece.
I don't remember the name.
I know,
but I know which one you're talking about. What's the name of the movie?
Take care of her niece.
What's the name of the movie?
I'm drawing a blank. Can you believe it? I'm drawing a blank. But I know the movie. I can see the movie.
That's a good. It was a good movie too. There's just so many good ones out there, but
Do they have these movies in Greece? Do you see?
Yeah, they play them. They do. Movies? They play them, and they have the subtitles on the bottom. Okay. And they usually play these movies at night, like late at night.
They do?
Yeah, my mom would always, when I used to call her, she would always say, "Oh, I'm watching a good movie," and it would be like super late.
Wow.
Yeah, so they play that. They don't have.
Didn't you tell me like movie stars like walk around and?
Oh, in Greece, yeah. If you're like a famous singer or a movie star, you just walk around like Athens or wherever you walk, Seattle, whatever.
Now in the background here is Philadelphia.
Yeah.
What's a great movie about Philadelphia besides Rocky?
Philadelphia.
Denzel Washington.
And Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks.
Yes.
Jason Robards.
Yes.
That's right. What was that about?
Listen, Tom Hanks is a very special actor. Let's talk. I mean, listen, he really is.
Where did you first see Tom Hanks? Do you remember? Bosom Buddies.
Bosom Buddies.
That's right.
Yes.
He played a female. He dressed up as
Tom Hanks is also a Greek citizen.
He is?
Yes, because Rita Wilson is Greek, half Greek.
Wow.
Her mom is actually from Epirus, which is northern part of Greece.
No.
Yes.
Your area.
Yes.
It's like Bucks County.
Yes.
Wow.
Rita Wilson's mom is from Epirus.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes. So Tom Hanks is a Greek citizen, which is great.
He started out in Bosom Buddies. It was a show with
him
and this guy.
He has so many good movies, but he can do. Name me one actor that can make a whole entire movie with barely any language.
Wilson. Wasn't that the name of the ball in the movie? He named the ball Wilson.
No, I'm not talking about that one. Yeah, Castaway.
The ball was named. He named the soccer ball Wilson.
That whole movie was done entirely on Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
And barely any verbiage in there, just him, and the acting was just incredible.
Yeah.
So obviously he's one of a kind. So thank God for him. Hopefully it'll.
This is our new thing now, huh? Talk about movies, huh?
Yeah.
I do enjoy it.
I know. This is your thing. This is
love
what
movies,
you love. And I know a lot of people, a lot of the audience, and a lot of our followers love movies too. I mean,
sure.
It's our gate.
Who doesn't listen? Food and movies.
And fashion. Please.
And a few other things, but this is what people love.
Fashion's great. A lot of the movies that we watch, they bring out the fashion, the trends, the old movies.
Sure.
You see some of the older movies that have those you know, the big hats and the gowns that people used to wear back in the day, and it's just so beautiful.
Sure.
Takes you away. Thank God for movies, and thank God for music. Like I said.
Well, you lose yourself in the movies. You go to a movie theater, you sit there. Didn't Tom Cruise bring back?
He did. Theater? After COVID, nobody was going into movie theaters.
Maverick, right?
And Top Gun Part 2.
Maverick.
Yeah. And Miles Teller
brought back.
Miles Teller is such an amazing actor. Guess what? He's from here.
Yeah, he's from the Philadelphia area.
He's from the Philadelphia area. Miles Teller.
Fantastic.
He's so gorgeous. He's so phenomenal. You know what my favorite movie is for Miles Teller? No. I don't even think it's Top Gun Part 2. I think it is.
Well, that's called Maverick. Top Gun. Maverick.
Yeah, Maverick. Sorry. I think it is The Offer. If you guys have, if you guys haven't seen The Offer with Miles Teller, and it's the girl from Ted Lasso. What's her name?
Yeah, the English girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
a show about
phenomenal.
making the movie The Godfather. It's called The Offer.
It's
on
a
Paramount.
True story. It's based on a true story.
It was. He plays the producer.
He's phenomenal in that. He's so good in that. So that's another great movie. A great show. I think it's a series, The Offer. That's really good, and it'll tell you a lot about the.
Well, he plays
Godfather.
Albert Ruddy, who is the actual person who produces the movie The Godfather.
Yes.
It's a 10 episode series. It's fantastic.
Very, very good. Very good.
Yeah.
And so we got Miles Teller. He's from here. A lot of famous people.
Well, how about Tina Fey? Isn't she Greek?
Tina Fey's Greek too. Yes, she is.
And she's from your neck of the woods.
Well, she's from Upper Darby.
Delco, right?
Yeah, Delco.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
She
right.
actually likes Pica's Pizza.
That's right.
Which is the sauce on top. That's a great pizza shop.
Okay. And that's in Havertown?
No, Upper Darby.
Upper Darby. Okay.
Yeah, it's literally on.
Right.
I believe it's like
Westchester Pike.
Yeah. That's a great pizza shop. It's been there for a long time.
Long time.
Yeah. So Tina Fey, Will Smith, he's from Philadelphia.
Oh, he's from Philadelphia. That's
yes,
right.
he is.
That's right.
And you gotta love Will Smith. He's got some great movies out there too.
He does.
My favorites are the Bad Boys series. I love them.
You like them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they kind of remind me of they're like a modern Beverly Hills Cop.
Okay.
I feel like.
Fair enough.
Because I love Beverly Hills Cop.
Nobody beats Eddie Murphy. Sorry.
Nobody beats. No, Eddie Murphy.
Nobody beats Eddie Murphy.
Actually, Richard Pryor does beat Eddie Murphy. Okay. I will say.
I've introduced Angie to Richard Pryor.
I love
up,
Richard
and
Pryor.
That's all she wants to watch.
He's
now.
phenomenal. He's the king of comedy.
He was phenomenal.
Listen, he was the king of comedy.
He was.
He really was. Richard Pryor is just so damn funny.
Yeah, he was great.
Yeah, and I don't think he even acts. I think that's
he
just
talks.
Yeah, I think that's who he is.
He does the Italian skit.
He's funny as shit. And the great part about these comedians is that they do talk about different races and stuff like that, but it's like people don't get offended. They're comedians. You can't really get offended when a comedian is talking about your race.
Yeah, one of my favorite, Sebastian Maniscalco, Bill Burr.
Bill Burr makes fun of his own. I mean, I think he's a Democrat. He makes fun of his own party.
Don't you have somebody come in, some Greek?
Oh, we do. We have Angelo.
Angelo,
yes, he is a comedian. He's coming to Upper Darby.
He's a Greek comedian from Canada.
He's coming to our Greek church, which is Upper Darby, St. Demetrius. He's going to be there in May.
In the spring, right?
Yes, in the spring. Yeah. I can't wait to see him.
And he's going to be the talent, right?
Yes, and he makes fun of the Greeks so much, that's what makes it funny.
He loves using the word malaka. Malaka.
Yes,
that's right.
I just think that people just need to chill out with the comedians and stuff like that. I think that what they make fun of, whether it's race or whatever, it's all meant in good.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah,
of
course.
They're not trying to be rude or ignorant or anything like that. That they're just doing their thing. They're trying to make us laugh in the world where it's not so funny these days.
We should have my brother on because he's a movie guy like me.
Yes, he is.
And he
would be much better at this than me.
Philadelphia region, but he is a huge movie guy, just like I am.
Your whole family is.
I know, my dad,
your mom, your dad, everybody. It's just craziness. So that's all good. And I do want to talk about a little bit about the book signing again because it's coming up.
It's coming up, yeah.
It's actually next Saturday, so I do want everyone to try to put it in your calendar. January 18th, 1 to 3, Doylestown Bookshop. Yes. It's a great bookshop too.
Yeah, beautiful.
It's nice and big. It's been there a long time, and they do have great books, great events there.
Yeah.
And it's going to be very special to me.
Doylestown's a beautiful town. If you folks don't know it, it's located in Bucks County, Pennsylvania. It is one of the top zip codes in the country to enjoy yourself. Restaurants, walking around.
It is a safe
living.
Place. It's very
good. It's fantastic.
It's right, and I'm very, very honored to have the opportunity to.
Yeah, we're excited.
Be there. Yeah,
I'll be there. I'll be taking pictures.
Yeah, so please join us January 18th, 1 to 3, for that. It's going to be phenomenal, and we'll take some pictures.
Yeah, Angie will sign a book for you of her.
Yes,
her,
absolutely.
Linens.
Especially, I have the new copies that are out with the #1 best-selling badge on there, which I'm very proud of.
Very nice.
And we do have a lot of things coming up. We have Ojunes. We have Cody Hibashi.
Yeah.
Am I saying it right?
I think so.
Marcello's. We have all kinds of things coming up. Our podcast coming up with The Cure, Spa, DePauw's, Raza's. We also have the what is it called? The Boiling House in Cherry Hill?
Yeah.
That's coming up.
Yeah.
So, guys, tune in. If you have any comments, any questions, anything, we're here. Please let us know what we're doing. And, if we're mentioning things that you guys want to hear on the podcast.
Yeah, and please write in. If you want us to talk about stuff, let us know. We take all suggestions. It's just a collaboration of Angie and I enjoying talking to our audience.
Yes.
And that's what it comes down to.
Yes. So thank you very much. Yasas, Filakia, many kisses, and tune in. We'll see you soon.